My cousin had one of the best lines on the whole channel, which was, uh, did you just empty your wardrobe into the bag? And it's such a dumb, great joke. I really struggled not to break for that. It was such a good improv. I was like, you need face protection. What's face protection? I was like, a hat, of course. So I had this joke. What I do was just anytime someone's not on camera, I just break the entire continuity in the entire video. They basically be like, get on camera, in whatever way people are doing. So it's always just breaking the entire universe, and the rules of this universe, and the continuity of the universe to get them on camera. And make it try to find my I've lost. Oh, there it is. Sorry, just trying to find my one too. So we break the entire laws of continuity in this universe, every universe, just be like this camera. So the joke is like you need all these items to rob a bank, but really you don't. So then the joke becomes that I'm looking for all the stuff inside this bag they have. And none of it was actually needed to rob the bank, because it's just, I just looked through it. So the joke is that none of it was actually needed to rob the bank. And the great joke at the end was they robbed the hashtag wizard bank, but I'm the only person in there, so it was all my money. So the joke was that we robbed the hashtag wizard bank, but it was just my money in the bank. So it was a pretty good ending to that sketch. But this one is the Forced Rugby 2, and this one was forced. This one was actually forced, so really, this was the real first forced one. So I'm prepared Alfred first. He did have a channel, but he got rid of the channel. Happens with most upper coming members who have channels and then they remove the channels. I actually like this song. He's a very good sport and sings along. I did not tell him this was happening. It is very nice of him to sing along. Me and Neil filmed all these videos and all his videos on the channel in one day. So he's definitely he's the shortest term member we've ever had. Him and Kirsten actually were both one day, one video, one day people. They appeared in one video for one day. And it's like a fake breakdown. I'm like, your grandmother's dead. She's dead. And you can see Neil's foot breaking behind me. There's a line that's inappropriate. I'm like, we're not singing that. I forgot to look at the words. I'm just changing words. I forgot the words. So I changed to find the dead, and that's one of the jokes. Me saying she's dead really made Neil laugh. So I just kept saying dead. when Neil is, I was like, Neil, pretty what? And he's just like that. And he like back and forth there. We had a breakdown at the end. We had a fake breakdown at the end. Then I asked, "Do you enjoy it for sure?" He's like, "No, you didn't. You're not meant to." So this is Swag Walk Class. This is the dumbest video on the channel ever. Where I teach you how to walk swaggily. That is the literal entire video. It's a 1.5-minute joke where it's like, oh, I can walk like a very swag person. Bad terminology, bad term. I was obsessed with the entire, for most of the channel's run. So it's just me walking the stupidest possible way. But I also do one of the another program rules where I just turn the camera on its side really badly. So you have to turn your head like this to really watch the video if you're watching it on TV, which I'm doing. Then I turn it back normally to do some weird stuff with my hands. Then in the last like 10-20 seconds, I finally set it up in a good way. But also get to acknowledge, but you've definitely noticed this point, I used to wear the bracelet over jackets now, so you could see it no matter what, because I was that obsessed with it. The point where once my friend was like really nervous about doing a show, so I like lent my bracelet for it to the show. Like, oh, I really believe in you're gonna do well, like here. And then they wore it in the show, and then they made sure I could icing it during the thing. It was pretty adorable. And I do miss that bracelet because I was obsessed with it, but it is gone sadly. Oh, I forgot Neil came back for a different day. This is a joke that I make a lot, and I really love this one. So actually, this one was developed an idea that I want to turn into an actual feature-length movie. So the joke is that there's this voice inside my head that is like attacking me, and it's really annoying me and turning me like slowly crazy. But I don't want to have the reveal being it's a real person so soon, if it's happening. But I'm not so sure I'm gonna do it. But I break the fourth wall and be like, "Hi, audience." So the joke is that Neil's the voice inside my head, but also Neil's right beside me, and I noticed him. The joke is that Neil's like the voice in my head, but he's been clearly on camera all the time. And then Neil pretends to be like this. Then I literally look at Neil and like he's like, "No, I'm in your head." It's such a committed, dumb joke that Neil commits to 100%. Pressed the wrong button and accidentally turned off the videos. Gotta get back to it. There we go. So the joke is that like the Neil, oh, you're fractured on my house, you're good on my house. So the joke is that I've fired Neil. So the gym joke was like, "Oh, Neil will return until 7 the poop." Was our dumb joke we had at the end of the videos. We thought we had no jokes, so like we'll just say to return, like they do in like those movies, those stupid movies, which now happens all the time. But the best joke is that this was the last video we knew Neil wasn't going to come back again for the videos. then Neil got like had a lot more schoolwork happen, so Neil couldn't return for any more videos. So he thought we'd end it like Neil will return, but knowing he will never return. It was our dumb joke that we thought was a good way to end that video. So this one is my stand-up, short film. So basically the whole thing of this one was I was playing this stand-up comedian. So the idea became that I was stand-up comedian who like is a really bad stand-up and just like do this right. And like the audience is like, he's doing this, like he's having a breakdown during the show. I say he because at that point I was playing Neil, both in life and these videos. See what I mean? So basically, I'm gonna change that, but yeah, feels weird to say. So she was playing Neil, not she. She was a stand-up comedian, and she was having a breakdown because the audience were like weren't really reacting because she was telling terrible jokes. And so slowly but surely she started losing her grip in reality. To see her having a breakdown and struggling because no one, like her career is failing, and like it's 14 minutes basically it's just cripplingly, just terribly sad, and the person is just starting to really realize they cannot do this anymore, and feels like a weird, terrible version of Joker at times, because the whole concept was just me talking about like me